Hello everybody, welcome back to Terror Tuesday and part 3 of Alan Wake. Oh god, I can't remember where we got to.
Good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Alright, I was way off. I was way off. We had just made our way down to the train station. Yeah, I was out by a long shot on that. So I'm just gonna keep an eye out. That one. Sorry, one sec, people. That one. Okay. Right, let's go. Yeah, so we've got a better torch now. It's got a wider range to it. That obviously leads somewhere. Someone just smashed. Loads of explosives around here. Or stuff that can be used as explosives. Maybe not. Just seeing if I can climb on anything, but apparently not. Right, let's get going. We'll go through the door. What weapons we got? We have the rifle, which is going to come in handy now. Anyone else? That's not a rifle, is it? That's a double-barreled shotgun. I've got another. Oh. Okay, there's definitely more that wants to kill me somewhere. Oh, probably inside. Oh, maybe not. It's kind of rude. Oh, my eyes are stinging. I don't know why. What button is dodge? Oh, it is R1. Yeah, Terror Tuesday is here. Yeah. Yes, it is. That was a weird sting. Right. Nothing as of lootage around here, apparently. I keep forgetting you can, like, jump and climb up and stuff. In light, you can hurt them. Well, I suppose that information is technically correct. Oh, hell yeah. Come on, give me one.
Take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer
Love Night
of
Springs.
desperate self-delusion, covered
Wait,
by
is
vast
it called Night
layers of
Springs?
madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs.
Hmm.
Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Did I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Oh, Mr. Derleth, well, please, Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young. And you shall glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. Night Springs.
So that's another reason why I love this game. It just comes up with just like that, for instance, completely random. Obviously, that's just silly. But you get the different Night Spring episodes you can get. You get the different TV bits with the character that you can run off and not look at. You get the radio that you can tune into and listen to like random. You don't have to do any of those, but they're just there for you to do if you want. I think it's a lot of fun. Oh, hello. Manuscripty.
It surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Yeah, you did. Alright, what's gonna try and kill me? Oh, I remember this bit. Hello, Mr. Killdozer. I wasn't dodging again. Wrong gun. I keep pushing circle to dodge. I don't know why. Because circle is definitely not dodge. I'm dead. Yeah, I don't know why I keep pushing circle to dodge. I'm not sure what circle to dodge is. There's a game I played recently where circle is dodge. That was evidently easier. That's what happens when you choose to not mess around. You just do things so much easier. I say mess around, like, I was trying to kill all the other little ones and just take him down with the torch alone. Clearly taking him down with the torch alone was not the way to go. I've got no flares for that, I've got plenty of flares, got a flashbang, and I've got a sawn off, a double barrel shotty. Got plenty of flares now, hell yeah. Let me out, open sesame. Oh, oh. Alright, so, yep, I can drive the random pickup. Is, and, oh, that's kind of rude. I was looting.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise.
Hmm.
I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
So... Wrong button. Wrong button again. So am I driving? Not sure what's behind us. Why'd you suddenly pull over here? Out of curiosity, I wonder what's behind us.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper
Broken
into dark
bridge.
waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity. Even during daytime, I was being stalked.
Drift.
The bridge must have collapsed only moments after I'd crossed it.
Oops. Ooh, a landy. No, let's take landy. I'm not weird, you're weird. What is in the dead? Nothing. Wait, what? Yeah, nothing. Mine. Yeah, it's more my style. Oh, Mandy, by the way, Abby and I will still be doing more split fiction. We're going to go for the platinum trophy on it. So we will be going back on there and doing a whole bunch more and stuff.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass, not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now. Because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges.
Nope.
I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you knew what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Wilson all morning. But first, a little music.
I am not the bad guy. I am completely innocent in every single way possible. Let's take this car now. I'm going to do musical cars. The hell was that? That's kind of rude. Apparently I'm driving a lowrider, I just don't know it. What's up here? Ooh. Can't go in the outhouse. What a shame. What a shame, what a shame. Right, let's go up here and see what we've got to loot up here. Probably be a manuscript up here. Oh! Oh, another radio. Hell yeah.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that too. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate. Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't like it. See, to me that's strange because I always paint you as a hopeless romantic. You got me there, Matt. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever and you'll forever get complete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea. And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh? Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh? Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here. Okay. Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one she was, and I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then there hasn't been anyone, not like her, not living in the past. I do miss the way she completed me. You can't argue with the heart, man. I'm sorry, folks, I had kind of shaken a few things loose.
Bless him. These cabins look cozy up here, these watchtowers. I want one. Spend a weekend in one, that'd be fun. Oh, hello. And I guarantee I would do that if I was in one. Right, anything of grabbage around? No, but there is the mine. Okay. Let's play musical cars some more. Jump in that car that's down there, which I believe is a muscle. Oh, we're not even going down the steps now. Okay. This is also the same model that he's driving at the very start of the game. Hell yeah. Wait a minute. Could I enter it from up here just then? Well, I can certainly get into there from here. This isn't... Oh, I'm confused. Let me guess. Manuscript or what probably was, obviously, not anymore, a coffee thermos, because I don't have all of them, I know that much. But I do have some. I have a lot, actually, because I I keep an eye out for him. Manuscript.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look of the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Freak. Yeah, it's mine. Wonder if I died to a stupid combine later. Alright, let's get back in my car. Brum brum. Drift and take the fence out.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at
Yeah.
noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Okay. Nothing back here. Some of the old stuff they used to use. That'd be a big old tractor. The old metal spoke wheels, nice. Oh, hello.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Yeah, well, that's because he's an idiot. Right, let's go. I swear we get into a fight in that train yard. Fighting a car or something. Oh, here we go.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The new sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Wake,
Where the hell are you?
change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked
You
around by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him. I had to
Somebody's
get to Mirror
getting
Peak.
angry. Ow, I injured myself on a damn chair. Oh, hello. Hi?
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
That was loud. What's flashing? Like that. Have I still got... Yep, still got my sawn off. I've still got all my ammo as well, so that's fantastic. Shotgun rounds, I will take it. Revolver rounds, I do not need. Let's open that up. Caution! Weird, creepy nasties out here to kill you. Yes, that's more than likely what's going to happen. And I'm going to double fall. What was flashing on the floor? A manuscript.
When Thomas Zane fell fell from
Thomasine!
It happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Right. So we are going to get into a hell of a fight. Because it's just given us ammo and a big giant ammo crate. So let's have this. Ow. Rude. Rude. You know what, just because you ran up and hit me, I have a shotgun to the chin. Missed. Haha. Missed. Haha. God, everything in this train yard wants to kill me. Ooh, flashbangs. Handy. Reasonable now. Hi, friends. Pleased to meet you and all that. Right, what's going to come alive? You? Do you want to try and attack me? No, okay. How about... It does. It's, oh, whatever that is. Dude, you're stuck inside the trailer. You can't attack me from in there. Very angry. Do I need to go that way? I think I do. I don't. Let's just climb the ladder then, shall we? Angry boys in there. Ah. Have that. That one stayed outside. In that case, I'm jumping in with one. Hi! Stupid things. Anything here want to get me? No? Okay, bye.
What the hell?
Bigfoot took down the trees! I know that thing's probably trying to kill me, but we can still do a bit of looting. Frodo! That's a big one, that is a big one. I'm not too bad, thanks, buddy. And yourself? How did your, Dragon Lily, was it, turn out? Are you 3D printing? Or Dragon Rose? Sorry. You sparkety spark spark. Glad to hear it, buddy. Glad to hear it. Turned out good. Nice, nice. Ooh, I have a car. I have a car. There you go, buddy. Everybody go give a follow. He does lots of fun streaming. He also does lots of 3D printing. Printing some interesting and cool things. So if you're interested in that, definitely go check them out. You are welcome. Die, die, and die. Roadkill. Alright, let's get flares and a flare gun, get that reloaded. So we've got 2 flares for our flare gun. I will try to save those. Power is switched off. So we can get across there now, but what's going to try and kill us? Oh, all the lights go out. Yay. I still have a car. Ow. Right, I still have a car, but they got stuff to throw at me. Let's just drive. Sod you, sod you, sod you. Oh my God! The heck happened there? Light them up and run them down. This time I will concentrate more on killing some things, yeah. I'll get rid of these things first, though. There we go. Let's get rid of that one. And then let's jump back in the motor. Oh, that one over my head. Ah, didn't give me that time, did you? I mean, I'm pretty sure it was one of those things that got me last time anyway. That one over my head. Right, is it just you left? No, there is you. And we're done. Alright, let's go. Not bad. It's an easy solution for that lot coming through the door. They're a bit too close quarters for my liking there. I'll have that, don't need those. Don't need any of that. There's no manuscript or anything for me to collect. Is there new? I have the flare. Don't need those. Alright. Have you played this before, Frodo? A longish corridor piece with... Wait, didn't I come down from there? I don't know. No, because there's a red trapdoor on the floor here. That hurt me, but I got them. trust no one. Yeah. In the dark, obviously. But why not? Some people just want to be... Oh, ladder. Looking around wondering where to go and there's a ladder in front of me. Comfortable. Can we sit? Can we... No, we can't. Okay. We can get out though.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Nice. Hope it asks for consent first. Shut off. Calm yourself. I'll be having that. And let's open the door. Oh wait, I don't need batteries. Half open. Well, half open's better than not open. And I take it I can't drive the car.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Flashbang? Oh, right, yeah. Thank you kindly. I think there's a bit next to my... No, there's not. So, do I have to go that way? I think I do, but I just want to have a quick look to make sure there's no anything of sorts behind. Which there is not. Just a big fallen tree. Okay, let's run. They could have been standard issue, you don't know that. I don't know why I'm getting rid of all this. I don't need to get rid of this. I can just avoid it. Basically like a bear trap goop. Oh, yay. Hi, friends. Bye, friends. That's kind of satisfying. Reloading. Scream all you want. Die. Alright, that's that reloaded. Let's reload this. Someone up the trail up there. Manuscript right in front of me.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Yeah, but Nightingale can suck it, so... As far as we're all concerned, chat. keep going this way because there's... Haha. See. My looty senses were tingling. Mine. Bye. One left. Wrong gun. What a waste. I thought I had the revolver out. Oh, that sucks. There's usually a coffee thermos on the end of that there. Obviously I've already got that one. Should we go for a swim?
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
No one? Really? Let's go this way first. Just for the fun of it. Hehehe. That is a digger stuck in the... I forgot they're actually much faster than me. I can't generally outrun them. Back off, Cedric. I did not say you could attack me. Spudster, how are we doing? Are you enjoying yourself on this wonderful afternoon? What is that up there? So this basically is what I didn't get to. You guys can get away from me. Have a flare. Come get me in there. Ah! I missed one! Hell yeah. Flare gun ammo, let's go for it. I have a shotgun. Just thought I'd use it on them. I'm doing pretty good, been booking flights all morning. Oh, nice. Finally making the Grand Venture to Thailand. Nice. Glad to hear it, buddy. But you're going to have absolute... Oh, hi, friends. Ow. That wasn't friendly. You know what? You can have that. There's two of them out there anyway. Bet you're going to have an absolute fabulous time over there, mate. Right, let's... Wait. Where am I going? Oh, that way. Yeah, you would be the only one that dodges, wouldn't you? Oh, reloading. Reloading again. Okay, there we go. Alright, plenty of rounds in that. I'm actually running low on rounds in my revolver, which is quite surprising. Considering usually with my revolver on... yeah, let's get some health. Timber!
The dark presence was moving ahead of me
Gravestone?
in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Take it there was a disaster at the mine? That is the assumption I am going to go with.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer, did you just say? Oh, I don't think so. You can get away with your little frickin' running around garbage. Hit your buddy. Where's your mate? Or did I get two of them with that one? I did get two of them with that one. Nice! His mate must have ran straight into that then. Cheese for everyone! Oh no, wait, no cheese for no one. Aha! Oh, batteries, one. Let there be light. What is that? That is a rock. I knew that. Why can I go up here? It's just allowing me to wander. That's all it is. It knows my stupid curiosity, so it's like, yeah, let's let him wander around and he can waste some time running all over the place.
The place was dead. A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
It's kind of rude. That's kind of rude as well. Alright, no, you, no, good. So you can pack that in, you're not throwing a car at me. It's a bit excessive. Can I jump through the window? Absolutely not. There's nothing in there anyway. Why would I want to jump through the window? Manuscript. Mine.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight. Something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Yeah, well, Alan, no offense, that's because you're a bit of an idiot. There's something flashing there. Apparently, if you look down, there's a gap in that and you won't just run off the edge.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Alright, let's,
Things were never as simple.
Loop. What happened never happened. Okay? None of you saw anything. Is this the way I've got to go? No, but this is the way I can go. You want to read me a bedtime story? No, I do not. Just waiting for someone to jump out on me. That, the tractor, bet you. Tractor's going to want to play catch. And I'm going to want it to kindly shove off. Actually, unkindly, I don't want it to play catch. Of course, of course, of course. Ha. Don't you dare leave the... We're on the tractor already. We're on the tractor already. Oh, God. Tractor's a bit big. Tractor's a bit big. There's something behind me. Ah! Right, where's your buddy? Let's let him do his attack. There you go, you missed. And now you shall die! Stupid thing. You bought me the pick, and now you shall both die. Oop. Yeah, in the second one, that's what I was explaining before about how like they've lost that. In this one, your torch is something that you need. You constantly want. Like you could go through a game with a minigun. If you didn't have a torch, you're screwed. So I'd rather have a torch over a gun because at least you can stun stuff. But like in the second one, it's you point your torch at them like this and they don't do nothing. It completely ignores them. In this one, it doesn't stop them, but they put their hand up like that because you're blinding them and they walk towards you and it takes away the shield. It's only when you focus like that it stops them on the spot and stuns them. But in the second one, it just doesn't do anything unless you do focus like that. But then what I don't like about that is, like, yeah, granted, you can have 20 batteries in this and it recharges, so technically you can go through, like, picking up very little batteries like I do. But if you're going to have it so it does the whole flash thing, you at least need to have it so it, like, recharges one battery, but only if you're on one. No, absolutely not. You can stay dead, you stupid train. Right, flare gun. What did I just say? That doesn't mean the rest of you needs to come alive. Stay. Stupid train. Woo! Mine. How did I miss that? Unless I was hugging the right-hand side last time. What's that? Oh, key. It's what it says it is, a key. When you said it playing the second one, didn't really... Oh, yeah, of course, because you never saw this one, so, yeah. But, yeah, you get what I mean. Like, you're sort of so happy to have a torch in this one. Torch is love, torch is life sort of thing. And then the second one, it's just, yeah, great, torch. Safe haven, yeah, right. Well, it's got shovels, so it could be safe. Flare gun ammo, hell yeah. Whew.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators.
See, you know I'm right.
Using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through.
wearing the flesh of men is
And now I can
disguised.
save that. Ha! Ha ha!
Sam writes
Evidence.
about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Safe haven. Yeah, let's just stay here for the rest of the day then. Oh, I'll take the rifle over the shotty. Definitely. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's spinning. That's what's making the noise. I wonder what the hell that was then. Huh. Oh, I'm going this way. Ooh. Apparently we...
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Spelling errors and insults. Is the insult the spelling error? Gimme. Ammo, yes please, yes please, yes please, yes please. How? Yes. No manuscript or anything? Nothing that side. Alright, that's boogie. I'll plead insanity, anyone. Yeah, your daughters will definitely believe you, won't they? They'll probably just say that I was seeing things and nothing was really there. Oh, God. That's a bit of a drop.
Birds.
God. I hit the fence in front of me, but... the heck happened there? I still got the birds. I wonder.
Birds.
Oh, hell yeah. What a shot. You can't just suddenly gank on me like that. Oh, I see. Where it bounced, it made me fling over. Back off, birdies. Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ. Birdies won't be getting me in here, will they? Switch guns. I don't think I'm going to need a flare gun in here, but you never know. That's where it is. That sounds like them, yeah. They'd be like, no, that doesn't sound like something she would say.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain. Alice? I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
Oh, right, yeah, that's like a little Easter egg thing, isn't it? And there's a manuscript. Nice.
The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
Big boys were scared of the dark. That's right, I'm eating Easter egg. And get off. Right. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go straight into Alan Wake 2 after Alan Wake 1. I mean, I might let the chat decide. Or do a poll on in my Discord or on Twitter or whatever. Or whether I will go and do Alien Isolation next. And then do Alan Wake 2. I've done it, for anybody that doesn't know, I've done all the games before that I've just mentioned. But I didn't capture all the footage. And I want to capture it because I've been posting to YouTube again now, so... Ooh, manuscript. And apparently I'm gonna... Ow. Really? Stupid pallet.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel,
I got injured by a
I
pallet.
could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Yeah, well, I don't like Nightingale. Alright. Knew that was going to hit me. Very rude. Very, very rude. Ooh, I actually needed a revolver. Oh yeah, actually I'm running kind of low. You can usually carry 43 revolver rounds and 20. Which is surprising for me. I do now have 14 rifle rounds. I will start using that as well. Is that a hole? No, just a indent. What's up here? Absolutely nothing. Nothing in the slightest. Kind of looks like where I... Well, yeah, that is where I got to go because the other side's blocked off.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Yeah, maybe, if it still works. I mean, everything in here is God knows how old. Of course it still works, but... How to do, donkey? Inspector Gadget. See. Right, okay, that makes sense. I was just curious of something then. What is in here? Nothing. Okay, so this allows me to carry it to there. So I can go up this ladder. How we like puzzle stuff. I landed on the lamp, really? Oh, oh. That makes more sense. Alley-oop. That just seemed a lot more dodgy than it needed to be. Right, up the ladder. Hi, Hull Silver, away! Glad we're leaving that behind, creaking like that. I haven't actually been around like a wooden cabin or anything that creaks like mad. In the daytime it's perfectly fine, at night time it's actually kind of eerie. Especially when you just got like the wind blowing, you just sat there and you can just hear creaking. I don't know if we've got to go down or up, so I'm going to go down first just to have a look about. Alright, we've got to go down, so... Yeah, I think we have to go... Absolutely not. We got to go down because we got to get to that thing there, because that I believe over there is the... I was going to say, am I not allowed to go up? What is up here? Ooh, yes please. Thank you. Thank you. Mine. Flid out apparently for a little bit. There we go. There's nothing around here. Let's go up on top then and see what's up here. Violent death from birds. You climb to the top and then it's just like an instant death thing. You get swarmed and killed. Manuscript.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
I forgot about that bit. Look at the view. That's cool. Oh look, I can move my toy. I'm a lighthouse. Woo, woo, woo. Anyway. I could have been. Could have been one of those ones that warns planes. There's a high bridge thing there. Hey, I know what I'm on about. I need to know what I'm on about, apparently. Alright. Ah, generator time again, is it? Let's get a loot first. Flare gun central. Okay, let's start her up.
Great. Another cable car. Great.
We're with you. Yeah. Let's go. Because this isn't going to end badly whatsoever. This will be perfectly fine. Come at me, birdies. I dare ya. Leave my cable car alone. Don't you start. Leave it. I'm nearly there. Oh, crap. Well, we basically made it to safety. Ha ha ha, headshot. Do you stop wrecking the trees around it? You're destroying the scenery. It's a little unsettling.
Shit.
Alright, I won't tell them off for wrecking the trees next time. Completely forgot that that happened. What's that? Absolutely nothing. Open, gimme. Step into the light. Any manuscript up here? No. Alright, let's wander. That leads to death. We don't want death. Not seeing any symbols for any... What's in there? What is that? Is that a shotgun? No, it's a hunting rifle. Something's coming at me, clearly. Come on, where are you? Taken season? One sec. Oh. Let's kill 50 of them with a hunting rifle. Alright, switch back to the revolver. Safety! Oh. Cauldron Lake! Is that out there, is it? Because it's certainly not down there. Yeah, I think Cauldron Lake is there. Obviously you can't see because the mist is too thick, but yeah, I think it overlooks that way on Cauldron Lake. Because Lover's Peak is... I think Lover's Peak is that way. I think. I'm not certain. It was a half guess. So we've got to go along a rickety bridge. It's a little uncomfortable walking over a rickety bridge over a boiling lake of lava. Baby steps, don't look down. I'm looking down, Shrek, I'm looking down. Oh, joy. Thermos, up there. I've missed another one. Don't know how I didn't see that last time. I spotted that instant. Oh, great. Oh, that was extremely rude. I don't know, you're gonna have yours too. Oh, you... Alright. I'll play with you in a minute. I'm gonna get you, mate. No. I'll play with you in a minute. Wait your turn. Now it's your turn. Bye. Pain. Mine. How dare he hit me with his hammer? That wasn't very nice. Oh. My looty sensors are tingling again. Haha. Fine. Flare gun ammo. Love it. That's actually quite a bit of flare gun ammo. I can use that a bit more freely now. Ugh. I just didn't almost kill myself. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Exactly.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
No, probably not. Rather bright in that corner. The moonlight lights the way. That way. Thank you. How convenient. Oh, kick. I mean, you could totally just climb that, but okay, kick it. Alan Wake's just kind of violent. He likes breaking stuff. I believe we are about to hit the end of a chapter once we go in there. Or end of a part, anyway. Let's find out. Let's see if I'm right. I can't remember properly. Tom. Thomasine, Cynthia. I'll take the ammo. No, I won't, because I don't need it. That is shotgun rounds? I mean, I can pick them up, but I don't need it, because I don't have a shotgun. Plus, I do actually prefer the hunting rifle over the... Thank you. Over the shotgun. Oh, no, can't miss that. Hell yeah. I like the hunting rifle's power and the fact that you can obviously take them out more long range. Especially the ones that are throwing stuff at you. Whereas a shotgun, you've got to be quite close and blitz them. Because this isn't going to fall through. Bye. Reload and die. I moved into that. That's hilarious. Oh wait, I can take those rounds now, can't I? Thank you. And no? Oh, okay. I was wrong. I could have sworn there was a. It might actually not be that that was a different part. It might be that I stopped on one of my playthroughs here and then started again and picked it up from this point. That's probably what I'm thinking. Wasn't actually a part change. But whatever. Doesn't matter. Right, onward. Onward to
I
glory!
could see Calder Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Yeah, what the hell was that in the background? What was that? Oh, that's the lodge, I think. The Crazy People Lodge.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
No. Absolutely not. My name is Alan Wake, and I'm a successful writer.
Wait, are you?
No.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No, get away! Sorry, please, wait. The boss didn't know what was messing with me. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have a wife. We don't know where she is. You just said we had her to make her play ball. You see? To get a writing for us. Please. Please. Oh, I'm sorry. Please.
Bye-bye. Oh. I'm going to. That would have hurt. Zane. And there's the end of the part. Okay, cool. That was fun. So are you enjoying this one then, Mandy? What one are you like finding so far better, this one or the second one? I'm not ending at the moment, people. I will carry on. I've actually heard that song before. I really like in this one. Oh, nice.
Previously on Alan
Oh,
Wake,
my bad.
I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Yeah, you can see why I prefer this one. It's a bit more.
Baby, it was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Well, in fact, he's got the over his nose. I like the fact you see a lot of Odin toy in the second one, see more.
Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Funny you say that. But, yeah, well, they kind of have to show it, because obviously the whole saga thing with the second one is a whole big part of that.
Good evening, Alan.
No.
Feeling better now? Feeling
Can I punch you in your face?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk in some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part
See the
of
name?
recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Under 5 there, Mandy.
We specialize in treating artists.
Anderson.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Yeah, you say that, boy. Oh, look, nice springs. Death Rally, awesome. Wait, what? Oh. Anderson! Damn it. What's down here?
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
Does sound crazy, doesn't it?
We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this
yeah, this is what I was saying, the lodge that I could see before those lights. It was this up here.
By nature, Alan, we both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Get away, idiot. Because we just fell off of more or less there. That bit straight ahead over there we just fell off of. And this is what we could see. These lights.
Isn't it? Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
Yeah, you can see the shore there that comes out.
I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination.
Sure.
Not surprising, considering...
Yada, yada, yada.
Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't,
damn it.
Why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to...
Felt like a shooting star. Yeah, actually, kind of.
It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk. Hartman obviously loved his own voice. His words echoed madly inside my head. I dug my nails into the palms of my hands to stay focused.
You need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Or I can punch you in your nose again.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Scary, pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry.
Boo.
We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does involve some small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Mandy, will this be you?
You might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better. Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that.
Here you go, Mandy.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a, how should I put this, a heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard.
Hell yeah.
They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC.
I will punch you very hard in the jaw this time.
I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark. Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room. Try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah. Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
Exactly.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head. Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging.
Gotta love the crazy.
Typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant, Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words. Clearing up. Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me. About everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
TV in there. Oh, I wonder if we can get to that TV by going through here. Because there was a door here, wasn't there? No, damn it. I'm a bad dream.